A bricklayer. I labor for a bricklayer. I do. Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job, I'm on ships. Roll it costs a grip, I must major now. Stop, boy, I got hot rods, it could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out, see what you thinking about. By associates, I've been scarred, fought and lost, went to war. Drop me off around the corner, just let it run, lead a car. Get up the road and turn, this what I thought. From Bossier City, took your little grocery and you ain't fault. They love the way I talk, my swag, I'm not regular. The fans going mad and my band's on a pedestal. Women in the stands, babe, don't let me get the best of you. Front stage, Michael Jackson bad, I'm professional. Solo out in public, but I ain't up for no questioning. Play, I might apply a little pressure, but ain't no wrestling. Sexually aggressive when my bitches be undressing. Babe, we gon' be late again, but that's just Kevin. Up there.
What's up, UFC fans? Brian Hayes here with some helpful tips for escaping or finishing submissions. If you're not comfortable with the idea of your opponent choking you unconscious or breaking your arm, the submission game can be stressful. But there's good news. Escaping a submission is really not that complicated. I'm not saying it's always going to be easy, but it's not complicated. If your opponent locks on a submission, the only thing you need to worry about is the right stick. Push the right stick up, down, left, or right to move any one of the break walls all the way to the edge of the submission hook. Do that, and you're out. Your opponent can block you from moving a break wall by matching the same direction with the right stick. If you're pushing on a wall and it's not moving, push the right stick in another direction. Every submission has multiple stages. If your opponent advances the submission to another stage, all your break walls move back towards the middle. The more you've pushed each break wall out, the more of your escape progress will be retained if your opponent advances the submission. So it's a good idea to attack all 4 break walls early in a submission. If you're trying to finish a submission, you have to prevent your opponent from pushing any break wall all the way out. We already covered that. You also have to watch for the left stick prompts to advance the submission. The left stick prompts will be the same color as your fighter's HUD, red or blue. One wrinkle to throw in the mix. Some fighters have advanced submissions with the potential to switch or chain into a deeper stage of a new submission. When a green left stick prompt shows up, that is a submission chain prompt. If the attacker hits it first, they'll switch to the new submission. If the defender hits it first, the chain opportunity is canceled and you stay in the same submission. What's up, UFC fans? We're back here with some more advanced tips to help you out when it comes to striking in EA Sports UFC 3. Strike canceling is a new feature in the game, That Strike. You can use strike canceling to feint strikes and fake the read. Basically, anytime you land a strike while your opponent is winding up and throwing one of their own, stopping power comes into play, either by interrupting the strike altogether or reducing the damage it does if it lands against you. Stopping power also affects your opponent's locomotion, so a stiff jab or a straight can be helpful in keeping a pressure fighter from advancing. The effect of frame advantage in the game is greater too. Frame advantage determines how fast you can block, move your head, lunge, basically perform any action after you miss or land a strike. This means that every strike has its own level of risk and reward. If you miss a quick jab, you'll be able to recover very quickly, but a jab only does a little damage. Whereas, if you miss with a big roundhouse kick, you might be unable to defend yourself against a well-timed attack from your opponent while you're recovering. That said, landing a big roundhouse to the head does big damage.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch, you have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster.
It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Thug Rose Namajunas and Joanna Jacek. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Namajunas is 25. Jacek is 30. The rest is nearly identical. But and we are ready for live action here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. She landed that inside leg kick, clean with the right hook. Kick to the body is there. 1-2. Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely. So both girls landing right out of the chute. Establishing the jab here.
Great job landing a series of punches.
Oh, big left hand!
This could be it.
What a wild exchange! Oh, big left. Inside leg kick. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh!
Jacek's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Head kick.
Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike by leaning in, almost moving into the strike at this point in time. She's got to get her head off of that center line. Trademark inside leg kick there by Namajunas.
There was a nice exchange.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
There's a nice left hand. Oh!
Just such a natural striker. Beautiful combination there. She missed with that jab.
Oh!
Namajunas gets caught with that punch. She'll continue to work off of what is a very crisp jab. Jacek gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely. Man, that cut has really opened up. Just out of range with that right hand. Namajunas gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you.
That one hurt. Beautiful jab. Beautiful jab. Sharp timing.
Oh.
She's stunned. This could be it right here. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Back and forth we go.
Nasty combinations here.
Man.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Look at this. She popped out of the submission. Holding that front headlock position. One-arm guillotine here.
Nicely done. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Well, you can really sense the frustration from her and her corner now as she again gets clipped to the head. She continues to lean in, trying to set up her own offense.
Oh, big knee! This could be it right here. Big shot!
Oh, huge shot there. Oh!
Huge uppercut. She got cracked in the head. She's stunned. This could be it.
Oh! Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Another one. This could be it right here. She might try to finish this fight here. Oh, very nice.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Oh!
She got tagged again. She's hurt. This could be it. Body kick, look at that. Nice jab. Now she tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Straight punch for the KO.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight.
We can see it one more time. Look at this huge straight punch that causes the KO here. And here it is again. Boom! Right on the button.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop for this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joanna.
All right, so congratulations to Joanna. She adds to her Hall of Fame legacy yet again tonight. She's just a master of mixed martial arts and making adjustments, using her opponent's weaknesses against them. Doesn't hurt that she might just have the best jab in all of MMA, but another vintage effort out of Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Davies talk that talk, streets need that. NYC, LA, Chicago, Detroit, the whole world. Let's get it.
And here's the end.